We've been talking about how to help the earth by using our 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Today we're talking about the third R, recycle, and this book is going to help us learn more about recycling and what sort of products we can recycle. The book is called Sam Helps Recycle, and it's written by the author, Judy Bauer Stamper. In this story, Sam is a dog who's going to help us learn how to recycle. That's kind of silly because dogs don't actually know how to recycle, but it's fun that he's going to teach us today. Woof! My name is Sam. I'm helping Maya and her mom recycle our trash. I hear Maya calling me now. Gotta go! Some of our trash goes in garbage cans. This right here is where my regular garbage goes. My garbage can is blue. Yours might be a different color. The rest goes into recycling bins. This is my recycling bin. It's green. Once again, yours might be a different color. Maya has a big stack of newspapers ready. Wait a minute. I have to get that newspaper I hid behind the bushes. I'll do that and add it to the stack. Cans and glass bottles are next. We put them into a separate bin. Hey, they are throwing away my dog food. No, it's okay. Those cans are already empty. Plastic goes into the bin last. I run to go get a bottle I left in the yard. I don't want to litter. When I come back, I get a surprise. My food bowl is in the recycling bin. Why are they throwing away my bowl? Before I can save my bowl, Maya calls me to get into the car. She says we're going to the recycling center. Have you guys ever seen a recycling center before? You're going to in this story. We're also bringing old batteries and unused paint. It's not safe to have those around. In some towns, sanitation workers pick up the trash on one day and recycling bins on another day. Where we live, we do our recycling ourselves. Maya's mom starts the car. Here we go. So guys, try asking your parents, do recycling trucks come around to your house, or do you have to go to the recycling center yourselves? Maya's mom says that each person in the United States produces more than 4 pounds of trash a day. That's enough to make more than 60,000 truckloads of trash. I wonder, where does all the garbage go? I soon find out. We drive by a huge landfill. My nose can smell it from a mile away. P.U. Maya's mom tells us that a landfill is a deep hole dug into the ground. It has a lining of clay and plastic on the bottom so that it keeps the garbage from leaking into the groundwater. Oh, we love these. Big bulldozers push the huge piles of garbage around that have been dumped into the landfill. The trucks pack it down with their wide tires. I've heard Maya say that there's just too much trash to put in landfills. That's why we have to recycle paper, plastic, cans, and bottles. All of these things can be reused and turned into new things. I'm glad that we're at the recycling center, but I'm still worried about my food bowl. I watch while some people put their newspapers in a big container. Then Maya and her mom dump their newspapers. My paper goes in too. A sanitation worker comes over to pet me. He tells Maya that recycling paper saves lots of trees and lots of energy too. He explains that our recycled paper gets packed into big bales that go to a paper recycling factory. At the factory, the old paper is turned into pulp. Then it goes through a machine that turns out miles of new paper every day. Next, Maya's mom adds our bottles and cans to a big pile. A front-end loader scoops them up and dumps them into the back of a truck. It makes a horrible loud sound. I wish I could cover my ears. The worker says that the bottles and cans will go to a sorting facility that separates the glass and the metal. They then go to separate factories to be recycled. At the factory, the glass bottles are crushed and melted into a liquid. Then the liquid glass is poured into molds that make new bottles and other products. The cans are taken to a different place. Before they leave the sorting center, though, they are crushed together into bales. Then they are taken to a factory that recycles metal. Recycled cans are made into new cans that can be recycled all over again. Maya's mom unloads the plastic last. I see my food bowl sitting on top of the pile. The worker tells us that plastic bottles take up a lot of space. In some landfills, they will never decompose or waste away. That's why it's really important to recycle plastic. He says that the plastic is sent from the recycling center to a factory. First, the plastic is cleaned. Then it is chopped up into little pieces. Finally, it's melted down and made into new plastic products. Plastic. Can you help me sort some of these things? On our way home, I worry about my bowl, but I still feel good about recycling. When I go inside the house, I get a great surprise. Maya shows me that my new red bowl. She points out the recycling symbol on the side as she fills it with food. So guys, when you see the recycling symbol on something, that means that it was made out of materials that were recycled. While I'm eating, Maya and her mom talk about other recycled products. Maya's notebook comes from recycled paper. Some clothes are made from recycled plastic. Even some playground surfaces are made from old tennis shoes and rubber tires. Hey, that's what the ground of our playground is made of. Old recycled tires. After I finish my food, I head straight to my doggy bed for a nap. Recycling is a lot of work, but it's worth it. The end. In that story, we learned about different kinds of materials that we can recycle, such as plastic, metal, and paper and cardboard. Can you help me sort some of these things? Here are 3 different recycling cans. Yellow is paper and cardboard, orange is aluminum, also known as metal, and blue is plastic. Help me figure out where each of my items belongs. Where do you think a plastic orange juice container goes? It goes in the plastic. Where do you think a can of chicken soup goes? It goes with the metals. Where do you think a newspaper goes? It goes with the paper and cardboard. Where do you think a soda can goes? It goes with the metals. Where do you think a plastic milk jug goes? It goes with the plastic. Where do you think a paper plate goes? It goes with paper and cardboard. Where do you think an envelope and letter go? That also goes with paper and cardboard. Where do you think a plastic cup goes? It goes with plastic. Last one. Where do you think a metal can of cat food goes? It goes with the other metals. Good job sorting paper and cardboard, metals and aluminums, and plastic.